much. I can't believe that they could just say
Governor Blunt,
Roy Blunt,
Rob Portman, Governor Kaine, Debbie Wasserman-Schultz,
Rudy Giuliani, Artur Davis, Claire McCaskill,
Colin Powell, John McCain.
Are we behind? Sure. I'm the underdog. I've been the underdog in a number of races, and we're very happy with the way the campaign is going.
I think he is a transformational figure. He is a new generation coming into the world, onto the world stage, onto the American stage, and for that reason, I'll be voting for Senator Barack Obama.
Will you be campaigning for him as well?
I don't plan to. 2 weeks left, let them go at each other.
Well, I've always admired and respected General Powell. We're longtime friends. This doesn't come as a surprise, but I'm also very pleased to have the endorsement of 4 former secretaries of state.
I also believe that on the Republican side, over the last 7 weeks, the approach of the Republican Party and Mr. McCain has become narrower and narrower. Mr. Obama, at the same time, has given us a more inclusive, broader reach in. And I was also concerned at the selection of Governor Palin. She's a very distinguished woman, and she's to be admired. But at the same time, now that we have had a chance to watch her for some 7 weeks, I don't believe she's ready to be President of the United States.
I don't know that it'll make a difference in Missouri. You know, Missourians admire Colin Powell for his many years of service to our country, but in the end, they're going to evaluate where the candidates are.
General Powell's endorsement of Barack Obama is going to speak very loudly in Missouri.
I have the highest regard for Colin Powell and consider him a personal friend, and like, as happens with personal friends, sometimes you disagree. I don't see the same things in Barack Obama. What I see is a very traditional liberal Democrat, really a throwback, even a throwback before the Clintons.
I too want to weigh in on Colin Powell's endorsement, because that is going to resonate in Florida in a significant way. We have thousands of military retirees in the state of Florida.
Is he buying this election?
Well, I think you could make that argument, but we're not going to let him. We're not going to let that happen.
$150 million in September alone. Clearly justifying giving up federal financing, which I suspect this is the beginning of the end of.
I think the association, frankly, with Reverend Wright for 20 years is something that I wish John McCain wouldn't have taken off the table. I think it does matter what a guy listens to week in and week out for 20 years. I think it matters where you decide to launch your campaign for the Senate.
John McCain has really a very simple message now, which is that for the economy, Barack Obama is going to be risky, and it's very clear.
Is it the candidate? I don't know that Obama has savaged him. It really has been the media that looked into Joe the Plumber's history.
Senator Joe Biden attacked him the next day.
Well, he just said, "Give me a break." A plumber who makes $250,000.
No, he attacked him the next day. You could probably run the clips.
It's Senator Obama that is going to do tax relief for the middle class. Joe the plumber gets a tax break under Senator Obama's plan, not under Senator McCain's.
He said it himself. We need to spread the wealth around. Now, that's one of the tenets of socialism, but it's more the liberal left, which he's always been on.
Democrats who voted for Hillary Clinton in the primary, and most of those Democrats have already decided, and most of those who have decided have gone for Obama. But there's still a chunk of them out there saying, I still need to be convinced. So one key thing to look for in the next 18 days is how often do you see Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton on your television screen?
We know that polling is often wrong for a variety of reasons, but I don't think there's any unique Bradley effect. There was a Kerry effect 4 years ago. You know, Senator Kerry didn't do nearly as well in the votes as he did in the exit polls.
The possibility that you could lose, and could you live with that?
Oh, sure. I mean, I don't dwell on it, but look, I've had a wonderful life. I have to go back and live in Arizona and be in the United States Senate representing them, and with a wonderful family, and I'm very pleased where we are, and I love being the underdog. You know, every time that I've gotten ahead, somehow I've messed it up. So I'm glad to be.
You talk too much.